Hi, my name is Alex Velez. I am 34 years old and I am from Miami, Florida. I am a freelance makeup artist and drag queen extraordinaire. I came out of the closet when I was 14 years old. I started walking in the ballroom scene at the age of 16. That brought me out of my shell and made me feel more comfortable with my sexuality. At the age of 17, I started doing freelance work for Bloomingdale's at Smashbox Cosmetics. And now let me introduce to you TP Lords. Girl, they're ready for you. All right, I'm coming. Who's here? Oh, it's you guys. I had to mix myself a little something special to drink. Hi, I'm TP Lords. My life as a drag queen started as me, a shy little boy, competing in balls. I competed for different categories, and that's what taught me that I was a brave person and I was a very talented person. And then I started to do drag as fun, dressing up. I had makeup, costumes, and I had ideas. So I would explode if I didn't let them out. So I would go out in those costumes with friends, and we were considered the club kids of Miami or Fort Lauderdale, where I lived at the time. And then I got picked up performing on stage one night. They played a song that I liked. I jumped on stage in my platforms in my little poom poom shorts, and they saw me performing. They turned on them stage lights, and I finished performing the song, lip syncing the whole song the whole way through. The manager called me afterwards. He offered me a job, and I was there next week, $50, and that's how I started my drag career. Now, I've been performing in many different clubs. I've choreographed shows with dancers. I've worked with a lot of celebrities in different venues, from South Beach all the way to West Palm Beach. And I enjoy my job very much. I wouldn't change it for the world. I get paid to have a good time. My development as a character. When I first started doing drag, I used to shave my brows off. And I was very, simple makeup. I mean, of course, you can't always start off perfect. So I would shave my brows off, and I would look crazy during the day with no brows on, and do just simple makeups. And then I decided, why don't I just switch it up a little bit? So I decided to let the eyebrows grow back and shave my head. So now I have more space, more creativity, more ways, more different ideas that flow through my veins. If I weren't doing it, I'd probably be shaving somebody else's head and painting it for them too. Hardships that I've faced have been mostly when I came out of the closet. My parents weren't very accepting of it, so at a very young age I was known to fend for myself. I had to work, go to high school, try to finish high school. I went to some of the worst high schools ever, so I was bullied a lot, like every other gay kid nowadays. They're bullied a lot and stuff like that. So I had to grow up and get a job at a very young age, and I'm very thankful to my family for what they did for me, because I'm a strong person now, and I've been on my own since I was 13 years old, and I never needed to turn back, or, thank God, let me knock on wood, that I haven't needed any help or anything of that way. What does doing drag mean to me? It means brightening somebody's day, bringing a smile to somebody's night. If they had a shitty day, I don't know if we're allowed to curse on these things. If they're having a shitty day, my performance will hopefully bring them light. Sometimes bring them a good idea. Sometimes bring them sorrow, because there's many, down songs that are very depressing and make them think of their ex-boyfriend or something like that. But just help people get through a good time and make sure everybody has a good time and has a smile on their face when they leave the venue. Do I feel more powerful or more playful when I'm in drag? I guess I feel more powerful and more playful, because I'm very outspoken when I'm in drag. Say hi to everybody. I wouldn't mind talking to anybody, doing a shot with this person, hanging out and talking with these people in the corner. But as a boy, I'm more timid, I'm more quiet, I'm just more to myself. Why is drag an important part of my life, or female impersonating, or performing? I would say it's important because, like I said, it puts a smile and it brings joy to people when they go out looking for a good time. I can be part of that. What does it take to transform me into my most fabulous self? I would say crazy glue, spray adhesive, duct tape, basically what every other drag queen uses. But of course, most of all, a lot of creativity and me thinking it out. Of course I'm competitive. I've entered many pageants. I've won many pageants. So I'm pretty sure, and I've been through the ropes, through the loops of pageants. I've entered Miss Florida Continental. I've entered Miss Florida, which I won. I've entered Miss Illusions, which I've won. I've also entered Miss Latina World and won. So I'm pretty much competitive, and I've known what it's like to be in a competition, and I would do anything to be in this competition. What will I bring to the table in terms of my strengths? I guess my strengths would be my creativity. and my good attitude. I'm very fun to work with. I can be, but I'm very usually one of those persons that take charge of a situation because I'm used to working, by myself, dancers. I do the choreography, I do the costuming. It's all my time. It's all, let's get it done quick. Why would RuPaul's Drag Race want me on season 5? Well, I feel at this point in my life I'm very seasoned. I've worked in the field. I'm very professional. I've done all my bad things. I've done all my partying, and I'm ready to take it seriously and do something good with my career, which is move on from just performing at little nightclubs. And I want to see I want everyone to see what I have to bring to the table. How will I stand out? By my costuming, my fabulousness, my makeup, my creativity. I will definitely make it pop, and I definitely have good energy on the show. What makes me the next drag superstar is I have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. And I can bring this to you, but only if you bring me on the show. Welcome to my closet, and this is time where you get to see all the fabulousness and all the costumes and all the glamour it takes to make TP Lords, the total package. Alright, so we're going to start off with some costumes that I had made. This is the fabulous spandex dress that I had made. I love the fabric so much. It's a little overthrow. I just throw it over some fringe and make a cute little costume with it. This costume was one of the ones that I bedazzled myself. It's actually a bodysuit with a hood. It wouldn't be a TP Lords production without the lights. This is a cute little tip-in dress I like to wear. It's got a little, bam, feather neck piece on it. So you wrap that around your neck and it goes over like that, and it's very sexy. It's got a train. So, kind of look like a couch. What diva will you be if you don't have your fringe? And girls, when you're wearing your fringe, make sure you have a steamer set by, because nobody likes to see curly fringe. I found this vest at the thrift store for $4. It was completely hand painted in the back. I added a couple feathers to the shoulder, a collar, some bedazzling, some chains, my TP Lords nameplate, and I wear this to go out and do performances, boy numbers, and things like that. Here's another example of making something fierce when you find it at the thrift store. Woo! This is for me and a friend of mine. We did Lady Gaga and Beyonce's Telephone. This is her jacket. I cut the jacket very short, added it as a collar to make the collar avant-garde. Shoulder pads, lightning bolts. It's more like the Captain Crunch. But you'll see it's got all the accessories. Give me a second. Oh, my hair is caught in there. Ay, pero Beyonce, espérate. This Halloween, I decided to do Michael Jackson Thriller. So guess what? Party City had the jacket. Of course, no diva's fierce without her fabulous. You gotta get one of these yourself. Go to the beauty supply store. They got the tracks of weave for $5.99 a pack, baby. And you make yourself a nice, gorgeous evening gown out of hair. I want to make sure that you check out my Grinch costume. My Grinch costume, I was talking myself out for 3 years, telling myself I wasn't going to do it. I was backing out of it, so finally my friend was like, you're going to do it. And over here, I have all my accessories, my hats, my headpieces, my belts, my purses. I have everything laid out here. I like my dressing room that way, so I can come in here and grab what I want. You never know when you're going to get that bar mitzvah booking. So here I have all my belts, purses, all necklaces. This is all bracelets, earrings, all that stuff. It's all tangled in. You got to find the girl with the one ear so you can give her all your one earrings. I have this nice headpiece that I wear for Katy Perry's E.T. I just wanted to show you that I even shop at the auto parts. Also, we have all my headpieces up here. I wanted to show you I made this hoop skirt. I wear it. It's very Astro Boy meets drag. It's very fierce. It's got mirrors all around it. After a pageant, one of the queens that entered had made a coral reef out of styrofoam. Got it, covered it up in fabric. I found these sticks at the dollar store, bought 40 packs of those sticks, to make this mohawk.